Hey everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy 15, where last time we defeated the mutant marauder and got our car back. Now that our car is repaired, we can take it for a test drive, but before we do, how about we go and grab some hunts? Because every place has hunts in it, and we might as well just go and take some of them, why not? Go right over here.
Sid's friends, was it?
Now we are. How about we go on a hunt? We have 3 different hunts we could grab.
Here been a real pain in the rear.
Got these right over here, level 2.
Much obliged.
As well as Varmints of the Wasteland, which is level 5.
You boys are a brave bunch.
And lastly, this level 7 one.
Much obliged. Stay alert.
We'll do just that.
Running low.
So, all we really need to do is just go towards hunts. We can do Gorgers in the dust right away if we want, but that one is like the level 7 one. So how about we go to the right menu eventually, there we go, and go towards this one first. That one is not too far away from us, it's literally right behind us. So before we take a test drive, might as well just go over here and grab this hunt really quick.
Better make tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
There in a jiffy. Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect no less of purveyors to the crown.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
There's no reason you can't pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure Cindy will be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I better score my own wheels.
Sounds good. So we have a lot of saber tufts to deal with. So, as well just get close, scan one of them, so what we're dealing with, and go for it.
If I may.
Never miss.
Let it be done.
Never knew what hit him.
And there we go.
Thirsty little devils.
Oh yeah.
There we go, that's one down. We got a lot of stuff from that. So I might as well just go into our menu and swap over to the other one. Varmints of the Wastelands. This one is just slightly down, so we don't need to worry about getting in our car just yet still. So, speaking of the car, since this one's actually slightly farther away, what we can do is actually open up our map and fast over to our car. Even though it's like right there, just one load screen away and you get right to your car. Or you can just go to a rest point if you want. And we're already more than halfway there. So if you want to get to places quicker, just make sure that you park your car in places that you want to fast travel back to, and you're good to go. Hello there, enemies that are very, very far away. The Mesmeniers. These are slightly more dangerous compared to the Sabertusk in the region. And you'll see why when we get there. Speaking of Sabertusk, plow right through them.
Beautiful day.
Indeed.
The Mesmeniers have big sword horns. So, yes, as you can tell, we could target the thing or we could target the horn. Breaking off the horn will definitely weaken its potential of what it could actually do. So if we want to do some damage, how about we swap over to the Blade of Bruneri and then just... bam! Hit it hard. And now that it's down, we could just get a good swing at it. Like that. Ow. And then I get wrecked. That's fine too. Alright. There we go. We broke the horn. And... block, parry. Block, parry.
Don't do anything I would.
Same to you.
While this thing's down, just keep beating up on his butt. Move out of the way because that hurt. And since I'm down, might as well do that while my animation is making me get up. And then whack and bam. You probably just noticed that I broke it, but I didn't break its horn. Basically, I broke a part of its body in a sense, so it has less damage output, it's weaker, so I can just hit it and just do a little bit more damage overall.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of nice because you don't necessarily need to just break certain things like the horns and things like that. You can also break appendages in a sense. It makes it easier for combat because, oh hey, you just wrecked something, now it's weaker overall, and then you can just keep hitting it over and over and over again. I like the strategy behind things if you target specific parts of bodies and things like that. You just go in and just wreck them. It helps also in the sense because when you're attacking in this game, you mainly just kind of hold B down and move the analog stick. So you still have strategy behind it by targeting specific parts of the bodies instead of just holding B the game. Like, it definitely makes it a little bit easier to do things, but it also, it makes it so you're not just mindlessly playing the game. I do like that nuance in the combat, especially with the whole getting behind things as well, going around, getting your MP back. It's all over the place, and I love how all over the place the combat is. It's not totally easy. You still have to be engaged. Like, you can't just hold the button. And that's another one down. Good to go. We have one more left, so we might as well just grab this really quick and then fast travel back.
We're all very much alive.
Sounds good to me. But before I head back, if we check on our map, we see a little treasure over here. I don't want to fast travel. If we see that little treasure icon again, it's going to be something that might be useful, so we might as well get it. So just head up north towards that valley over there and just make our way around. There is like
Sadly,
one
no one's
entrance. I'm just
laughing.
not exactly sure where it's at on this one, so let me just kind of speed this up a little bit. And there's the entrance. Right over here, there's going to be a treasure that is definitely worth it to grab because it respawns and it's a Mega Phoenix. Yeah, it sounds kind of nice to get something like that this early on in the game, but trust me, it's honestly not. it's just nice to have, but they do respawn, so you don't have to worry about not getting it. Actually, before I fast travel, there should be, yeah, there it is. Right there. It's a common enemy in the area, but this drops a steak, and I don't have that steak yet, so you might as well get rid of it. And while I'm at it, I might as well see if I can get the horn that's on it. Come on, break. Ow. Not me. I don't want to break myself. Let me get my MP back. There we go. And get a good swing in there. Just check. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. Okay. Here we go. Whack. Break. 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 Ow. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna swap over to glaive here. Bam. Nope. Face, the front, break. You can tell I'm trying to break this horn so much because I'm just attacking it directly in the face. Come on, break off. Ooh, that was a perfect dodge right there. And there we go. I got the horn. Not that I really have much of a use for it at the moment, but there we go. Got the steak like I wanted. Because with that, we
That's
get...
it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
Sounds good to me, but yeah, now that we're done with that, I could actually get back to my car. So how about we do that?
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
It's actually kind of a good idea. How about we do that? Let's see. Right in here.
Have yourselves a good browse.
And let's see, I got 6 of those. I got no high potions. I'll buy a couple more potions here. There we go. There we go.
Much appreciated. Please come again.
I'll do that for now. And before I turn in that last one, we have, wrong button. We have another quest to do, the Gorgers in the Dust, which is actually kind of farther away, which means I could finally test the car. Finally back with our wheels. So, the Regalia has a couple options here and there. We have auto, which basically means that Ignis will drive the car. He won't drive the car at night though. Manual is where we get to drive the car ourselves, and we can drive during night if we want to, but it is dangerous to do so. Otherwise, we also have the shop. The The shop actually allows to buy basic items from the beginning, and it will increase over time. Basically, whatever we can buy at the pit stop at the moment, most of the stuff is basically the same, but it will go up. We will get more stuff we can buy at the shop over time as we progress through the game. Otherwise, let's just hit manual and get started. So, driving the car, it's plenty simple. All the controls are on the left side of the screen there. You use the trigger to accelerate, the right one, and use the left trigger to brake. You can U-turn with the X button, and you can hop out with the A button. The D-pad allows you to control your music if you want to listen to any music that you might have bought or just already have. Otherwise, you can just open up the menu to navigate if you want to look at the map and things like that. And as well, we do have the camera function, which we can just zoom out by hitting L1 or LB. Otherwise, we're pretty much already almost there. It gets by pretty quickly when you're just driving along the road at like, what is this, like 30, 40 miles an hour?
Out.
The way we're pretty much already here, so we might as well just hit
Who's up
park
for a hike?
and get out. There we go. And now to face some enemies. These ones are a little bit tougher than we're used to, so let's see what we're dealing with. Get close enough. Their symbols loaded, but they definitely haven't loaded yet. Unless they're behind that rock. They're probably behind the rock. That they are. I'm close enough now. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's see, they are weak to ice. So knowing that, how about I go into Element C and make some... Oh, I already got some, but... Yeah, I already got some. So how about I just go into my gear and then just stop that on there. So, bam. There we go. And while they're far enough away, we'll just do one of these and... Bam. I'm not sure if I even hit any of them with that. So, yeah, let's just get in there. Get off me, get off me, get off me. There we go.
Should give you a good workout, bro.
Hey, Ignis, instructions!
Now, coming up.
Get off me! I didn't even get a prompt for that one that time.
Sorry.
Feisty little devils.
Bronco! Right here!
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio.
In for a fight.
Got more than we bargained for.
Knocked!
Take cover and heal up.
Game, please, let me get up there. Okay, that's fine. I'll go over here then. There it is.
Yep. Nailed it.
And there we go.
Put it in the books.
It's history now.
That could have been done a little better. I kind of got wrecked, but it's all good. My health is okay. We're not dealing with any HP loss. As you can tell, my bar is filling up rather fast as I'm moving along. That bar, that light gray bar, actually can go slightly lower than normal. And eventually you'll actually have less HP over time. So it's good to kind of make sure on top of that, because once you go to camp, you can get it back.
Indeed.
So let's see here. Let's go to here, and I got 16 now. So how about I do a little bit of ascension action on already got those. Let's see, that's 48. I'm just gonna grab this for now. There we go. And move on out. So how about we actually go and turn in these
Time
things?
to go.
All right.
It shouldn't be that hard. We could actually just drive there, which I'm going to, since it's not that far away, honestly. Or you can fast travel to it because it is a point we've been to before. But in the meantime, let's just play some music. Actually, you know what? Now I think about it.
Everybody out.
Should be a nice change of pace.
Speaking of change of paces, right over this way, there is a camp we haven't been to yet. So we might as well just head over here and take care of this while we're at it, because we got a decent chunk of experience from all these things we're doing, so might as well just turn it in. Anytime you see smoke in the distance, it just means that there is a camp. Hello.
That guy.
Stop bitching and start killing.
Right over here, we have a couple more procurement points. I did not grab some from the last camp I went to. I grabbed, like, I think lightning, and that was it. Might as well just fill this up. There we go. Grab a little bit of ice while I'm here. Thank you. And I'll grab the fire while I'm at it. Thank you. And let's make camp, because this is getting kind of late.
Ugh, I'm all sticky and gross.
And since we're not really doing too much, I might as well just make, sure, why not? Those look pretty good. And this should give Gladio a remedy retriever, which will pretty much just make us find remedies as we go around.
Damn, this is a really good shot.
I made sure I got the regalia's good side.
Love the lighting.
Nailed it.
Why can't I warp too? So unfair.
Where am I in this shot? I'm somewhere. I see the weapon. I just don't see me. Something.
Perfect timing.
That's a pretty good shot, actually. Good composition on that one. Some nice distance work going on over there. I'm bowing to it, I guess.
Striking a pose.
Quit it. Look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Why you gotta be so photogenic?
A decent shot. And another decent shot. All right. Camping at this specific campground actually gives us another tour. This time, we have
Hey, Noct. I've got this thing. Be a pal and come with me tomorrow morning. Pretty please?
Sure, why not?
All right. No need to beg.
Woo! Yes! I owe you one. For now, let's hit the hay.
The Hollowed Hill of Hammerhead.
So, what is this thing you've got anyway?
Well, it's not a thing. It's a picture.
Uh-huh.
In honor of the grease monkey goddess.
Huh? Who?
Cindy! I want to express my love on film.
Dude.
No, not like a stalker or something. Just an innocent display of affection.
Innocent.
So, first we find a spot overlooking Hammerhead. Then we bow our heads in deference to the garage of our goddess.
You want to go all the way to the garage? Why don't you just ask her for a picture?
No way! That would be creepy.
Can't believe you woke me up early for this.
We are on hallowed ground, Noct. And if you don't start showing some proper respect, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, wouldn't want that. All right, photo boy. Make it snappy.
I got this. Whew. First, to pay my respects. Oh, great garage, home to our goddess of the gears. Thank you,
That the prince I see?
Cindy.
You're not supposed to.
Just on one of my early morning hikes. Girls gotta stay fit, you know. Ain't it beautiful up here? One of my favorite spots. What are y'all doing here?
Us all? Oh, yeah. Well, you see,
Looks like you could use a hand.
On a hike, just like you.
on a hike, just like you.
Well, I'll be. Couple of early birds, ain't ya?
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know. I'm gonna have a photog. When I get the chance, I'm off hiking and taking pictures.
Think Prompto's getting the hang of it.
Fancy that. What are you snapping today, Mr. Cameraman?
Let's see. How about your grandpa taking a nap?
Wanna catch old Pawpaw taking a nap? LOL.
Pawpaw? That sounds funnier than a Moogle and a Chocobo race. Let me see.
Bet she'd look even better with the two of you in the shot. What do you say?
That's a mighty fine idea.
Pretty decent shot. But yeah, I selected those choices because you can fail these tours if you select the wrong choices.
To think, the goddess graced us with her presence.
And what an honor it was.
All right, mission accomplished.
Thanks to who?
My hero knocked.
And we got 20 AP for that since we picked the right choices. If you wind up failing the tours, it's not a big deal. You could just redo them at camps whenever you just camp again. You just gotta go back to that camp and redo them. Either way, now that I have that AP, I think I'm probably gonna go to Aperture and get that buff as well because getting crits with AP, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I'm probably gonna maybe put that on. I'm not exactly sure if I want to do that just yet, but yeah, why not? Why not? Just do it because I'm probably going to be abusing it for a little bit just so I can get some early, pretty decent AP so I can start learning some stuff a little bit more quickly. That's that. You don't have to do that. There are other ways of getting AP, just doing warp strikes, things like that, just even driving your car and all that. But yeah, now that we have all that done, let's turn in these quests. One thing I actually do like about driving the Regalia is that, yes, I did mention that we have camera views, but we also have
You bet.
kind of a unique camera view if you want to go that route. I mean, honestly, I'm probably not going to use it a lot, but if we just hit the camera button a couple times, we get this view. It's nice to get like a pretty decent view. You can actually see the speedometer moving. You see all the details on the dash. There's an insane amount of detail. It's ridiculous. Doesn't really help with depth perception all that much because we're like literally looking through Noctis's eyes there, but it is what it is. If I had like a larger monitor, that'd be a different story, like a wider viewpoint sort of deal. Either way, now that we're here, yes, cars need gas. As you can tell in the bottom right, we always have that persistent gas counter. Yeah, we need to fill up our car whenever. Thankfully, gas is pretty cheap in this world. That's probably the only real fantasy part about the reality fantasy thing that they mentioned earlier on. It's kind of funny.
All pretty again. Take care of her, you hear?
Sounds good to me. The tank is now full and we're good to go. So let's turn in these quests and get our rewards. Okay. Invisible wall? That's fine.
You boys eating your fill? No surprises.
Pretty easy one. We get 750 gil plus a high elixir. Another one down.
Y'all did good.
And one more.
No surprises.
There we go. We get an iron bangle from that, plus a ton of money. Pretty good to go there. As you can tell, our rank went up a little bit as we were going along. What we can actually do is replay them if we want, but we already got the stars. We just get money from it at this point if we were to replay them. So if you want more money, you can might as well just do them again and again and again. But yeah,
If y'all liked it, come on back.
we're pretty good to go. Now that we're done with the hunts for now, we should actually probably get into the Regalia and make our way towards that rest stop and deliver that package that's just sitting in our trunk. It's not too far from here, but I might as well just take the wheel and have music playing, just taking the sights and the sounds. So, let's get driving. To make things a little bit simpler while we're driving around, let me just get back on the road because I can't open the map quite yet. There we go. Now that we're on the road, I can open up the map and I can actually mark our destination. It'll make it a little bit easier to find where I'm going, depending on if you're heading to a non-quest destination or not. But yeah, just make a right from here and just keep heading down our way. It's a straight shot from here, so we shouldn't get lost. Hello. Sorry for the sudden stop, but I see something right there.
Everybody out.
Who's up for a hike?
Just a small one, not too far. So right over in this direction, I'm pretty sure you see that car right there. You know what that means? Someone's probably broken down. Here you go.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. My car is stuck.
There you go.
What a relief. Thank you.
Ooh, that couldn't have gone any better.
Easy experience. As well as 500 gil. More than makes up for it.
Time to go.
All right.
Don't worry about it. There's no more pit stops on the way there. We're pretty much on a straight shot to our next destination. I don't believe there's any more broken down cars on the way, but I am definitely going to be watching out for them because there's some here and there. Like, I see that, I'm like, is that broken down? But it's not. It's just an extra car. This is one of those abandoned ones. It's not too different. I might stop if I see, like, a red little dot or a blue little dot for treasure or anything like that. But, again, I'm not really going to be going after everything in the field because if I do, I'd just be going insane trying to just muster my efforts in doing that. So I'm not going to bother. Might find stuff here and there, but I'll get the stuff that's important and things that I actually want to grab. Either way, we are here.
I'd say that's far enough for today. Might be wise to leave the driving to me until we found our bearings out here.
Sounds pretty good. So if we want to just go to a destination, we can just pick from a list and Ignis will drive there. But of course, he doesn't drive at night. So the only time if you want to drive at night, Noctis has to take the wheel. Like I've said before. So, now that we arrived at the Long Way for Rest area, next time Azure plays more Final Fantasy 15, we're going to turn in this package and see about advancing the story. See you all then.